So this is a review on the Excavation Searcher from the theme Life on Mars. Cue the RR Slugger music. No, I'm joking. But in seriousness, I wanted to review this set before RR Slugger did, because I know the prices of this set will go up, as the set is $200, but I didn't even know about this set until this year, even though I'm a LEGO enthusiast. But if you're interested on a more thorough and interesting breakdown of this set, be sure to check out RR Slugger's video on this set in the near future. I'll have a link to his channel in the description, because he will talk about exclusive pieces to this set, which there's a whole bunch of all that stuff. So he's a fantastic YouTuber, and I can't recommend him more enough. But this will be a typical LEGO review, so let's get on with it. On to the box. On the bottom right corner, it says the piece count there, 466 pieces. On the left corner bottom, it says 7316, the set number. And then on the top right corner is Excavation Searcher from the theme Life on Mars, as I already said. There's some neat graphics though on the box, like this guy zooming by, holding on for dear life, in fact. And then just the set there, and then the docking port. On the top, it says the names to the aliens: Vega, Pollux, Canopus, and then the name of the set. One thing I've noticed on the box is these plus signs all over the place. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. I'm not sure if that had to do with the ink to show that it's placed properly, but I just want to show like the graphics on this is pretty cool, showing like the landscape of Mars. And then the bottom of the box, it shows the number to the box, and then the sticker saying thank you for shopping at Toys R Us. Shows that you can cut out this from the box to sign up to LEGO Club, but I'm thankful that my copy did not have this cut out. I feel bad for any kid that's trying to sell this set with that cut out. There's the information there on the side, and then on the left side, some graphics of the aliens. And then on the back of the box, it says just imagine. They only use that for a couple years though. And then spoilers to the set. And then on the bottom right corner, it shows join the fun on lego.com. This Life on Mars theme, for some reason, really reminds me of the Blue DB Da song, you know, from the early 2000s. I don't know, it's just the early CGI render textures and stuff that they show here just totally reminds me of that. This set does not have a flap on the front of it, but one of these trays that you can get out. But these are the instructions. It's a pretty large instructions. Somehow this was a common instruction size at the time, because the sets I reviewed, they all are that same size around there. Like this nap, even this fiber optics helicopter. But unfortunately my copy of it, the cover of it, is torn down. But it's just the same on the box, the cover of it. Here's just of their names again. And it's just the Mars background, but just in this gray. And that's like that with the whole set. You can see there, I just turned it down just a bit. And then it shows how to do it. It looks faded on the image, like it's been sun bleached, but it isn't. And then the other sets to the theme. But yeah, to the minifigures. So this is the first alien, which is Canopus. He's the only Life on Mars alien to use the color palette tan. And that's really about it with him. Here's the next one, which is Pollux. He's also the only Life on Mars alien to use light gray. That's about it with him. And then this is Vega, which is the only Life on Mars alien to use orange. But he's in 4 other sets. Onto the set. So here's the docking base for the set, where the tan mech can port with the tan docking port here. On the main base, they have this in red and blue for the 2 individual mech sets from Life on Mars to dock with it too. I don't have those 2 mech sets, but I do have the main base. But when I do a review on that, I will show this attaching to the set, as I don't have it on me right now. But this thing on the back here, I imagine it's some like hover vehicle that will get the crystals, bring it to the base. But it has this, I guess, a gun or a... It would be funny if that's a gun, because it would be similar to the B1 battle droids and how they hold their guns too. But it's pretty hollow in there. But here's this ramp that... So in the initial recording, I thought this was a ramp for the aliens to go up. And I was confused because it was very small. But I watched somebody's review on the set, just out of curiosity. And they showed this thing being able to have the boulder slide down to it, onto the bucket loader, like you see here. I'm like, how did I not notice that? And these can move up and bring to the side to accommodate the size of the mech. And then the axles here, so the mech can slide onto the docking port. And the scaffolding pieces down below. And this can also raise up if you wanted to, but it's onto the Excavation Searcher. So here's the set, and at the front I'll start here. But it has this claw that you can move to the side, and also raise down and up. Same here. And these claws are really meant for these boulders in this set. They are perfect for grabbing them. I have to hold it in like this because the rubber band can't hold it in anymore. But it has this bar piece here that you could attach a bar piece on the end of it if you wanted to. Just works like that. It's too bad it moves around like that. And then on the side here also can move side to side and then can move up and down. It's like some laser gun or something, or some radar dish, similar to this Rock Raider set. But then it has like some red lights here, similar to that Rock Raider set again. And then these Technic fins on the side here. That's it here removed, and you can see that there. And then this is the control cabin, and you can move this windscreen to put the figure inside. You can adjust this for the figure, and then there's just a control panel on the side there. I like the usage of the slope here. It makes it look nice on the build. Behind the control cabin, there's just a spot to have the legs, and it moves up like that. It moves all the way up like that. And you can adjust it in your liking. Move side to side like that. And this print piece here. In the middle here though, there's a spot to put the boulders in. And I like the nice part usage that they used here. This is a piece that's used to steer for Technic vehicles and stuff like that for the steering wheel. But you can open this up, so this big claw here can grab boulders down below and put it down here. Inside the rocks is just these two transparent cylinders on this bit of Mars rock in here. That's about it with these rocks though. Funny enough, they can't attach to the bottom of it because the edges, I mean, there's another way, which is attaching it to the top of it. But then on the back here is a separate area with legs and this crane, and excavate boulders from down below like that. It's like a claw game. But anyway, you can imagine that it will put that there. And it actually has enough posability to actually be able to put that in there. But you can have one of the Life on Mars figures on the side here controlling it. And then the bottom side of this part here, there's a little ship that you can remove by opening that. The figure can stand on here and then attaches two hands on the sides of this control panel here. You can either have it like this, where it looks better because it's like the red is on the bottom, like boosters and that. But the main gimmick with these mech sets from Life on Mars is customization of them, where you can take segments of them and make them into their own vehicles. So like taking this back section, so just like on the box, this is its own thing here. It's not balanced right though, so it leans more forward. But you can detach that and attach it to the bottom here for its own mech, just like that. And to attach it to the docking port, you will have to have the legs standing up like that and move some of the stuff out of the way so it will fit. But even like this, it's a bit off the air, just a millimeter. But I guess it's like that, and then they could somehow get them on board. Or maybe this is to charge the mech with the crystals. I'm not sure, though. I'm sure some Mania magazine or somewhere mentioned on how this works out with it. And I like to imagine that this can be on the ground and then this is its own thing, you know? It's almost like that fishing rod character from Toy Story 1. Yeah, the color scheme of this set is not a sand color, but it's technically is a sand color because sand is like a tan color to it. So even though it's technically tan, it's also technically like a sand color, like the sand blue and sand purple and sand red with Life on Mars. So that's about it with the set.